What the fuck? Why is it broadcasting? What happened there? Yeah, hold on, folks. What happened here? Oh, look at that little setting. Huh. Well, that's, well, at least I didn't start it any earlier. I guess we're just gonna start early then. Fuck it. I just peed. Well, I guess we might as well just go through the usual here. Let me get Twitch started. Forgot I had it on auto start from last week's stream. Let me go ahead and do that, and we'll just go ahead and get this started. Hey, what's up? So, yeah, starting a little early. Twitch is done with its ad, I think, probably. Like with YouTube, you start the feed, and then you start the feed here, then you start the stream on YouTube. Whereas Twitch, you just start. So I usually start the YouTube stream a little early just to get it settled in. But I forgot I had auto start checked because of last week I was starting at the phone. So, whatever. Alright, anyway, what's going on, everybody? Frankie78, if you're still listening, have a good evening. What else we got? We got Boink, we got Franco, ADP, Fama is here. And Fama donated that kit. What's up, Chris? Delta Mike, Jacques Attack. A Boink. Someone bloody random, 21 months strong as a goofball. Much appreciated. Well, yeah, nothing will explode tonight because we gotta talk about that. We need some audio only stream today. What? Can you hear me? Well, anyway, oh yeah, I guess so. So yeah, we'll discuss the engine while we're dealing with that. And I am fucking exhausted, so we're gonna go ahead and skip the phone call because that would basically just be a call direct to the Sandman. Maurice Walker, David Garcia. All right, everything's working. Okay, good. All right, but we can still do a vertithermal woofle. Well, actually, we can do a little toast here. Why not? There. So, cheers, everybody, hanging out, even though we're a little early. That just kind of happens. Oh man, yeah, no joke, like no exaggeration. I got about 2 hours of sleep last night. This is what happens when you get into new hobbies. Anyway, let's see that vertithermal woofle. Of course, spending $1,050 today is also part of new hobbies. But don't worry, none of it's your money. That's for Legos and Sterling engines. Well, Brian Antoine's. Like, we obviously were getting one if you weren't here. But anyway, let's see. What's up, C2S? Number 1. One for Freddie. See if we can set chat on fire. And a little flickery. The camera's a little weird today. All right. Pause that. Let's this back over. We'll be testing a feature here. Scratch my boob. Oh, I gotta refresh that. That's what that has. Hold on a sec. Hold on. Refresh. Hey, now it's working. Okay. If I pause. What did it? I hope it didn't just fuck that up. All right. Anyway. Okay. We got that. We got that. Music for Twitch. The outside mics are on. I don't know why they're so. Oh no, there is. It's just really quiet outside because they're turned way up. All right. So yeah, the outside mic is on. It's just turned. Oh, there it is. There's a tweet. All right. Let's start this over. All right. I got that. We're gonna do the Lego thing. Shit, I forgot to put the link to the instructions in the description, but just search for Lego 21342 and there are instructions you can download and follow along. I'll get them in the link later. What's up, Mr. S? There, yeah, I paused the music for a second to see if this worked, because I have it so that if you pause it, apparently it runs a little ad and then it drops down. That way it's just not stuck on the last song. But anyway, all right, we got that there. Let's grab this and my water. Oh. You know what? I'm going to save that for Saturday. We have a special item, but we will save that for Saturday. All right, that there. Swing this so... Oh, I gotta give me a window. Alright. Okay. This kit was sent in by Fama. So we toast to Fama for sending in Lego stuff. We're going to start with the Mantis because I like praying mantis. So, the engine. Jack Attack's been trying to look around and find stuff too, but I have a feeling I'm just going to have to just start watching some videos, maybe get into contact with Johnny Q90 if I can. See if he has any suggestions on the carburetor. Because that thing is just, I mean, it is dumping fuel. So seems to be way out of adjustment. And I do believe, I do believe that, that we need thicker battery cables, because I don't think it's spinning fast enough. And there's a couple times where it kind of ground to a halt. I feel like that's when compression was starting, and it just lost its ass because it doesn't have thick enough cable. So I'm going to kind of grind out the engine mount a little bit, put thicker cables on there. I think we're just going to probably end up bypassing the starter switch because that's already fried. And it's just the Look at Neat Stuff book. So I'm going to do that, and I figure we can do those modifications on here. I just wanted to like do something not frustrating today, especially because I'm tired and it's like I don't feel like putting up with any bullshit. So we'll get started on this. I'll get supplies. We'll do engine modifications next week, and then the week after we'll run it, or we'll try again to run it. Because, well, actually, you know what? There'll probably be an experimental stream either tonight or tomorrow. Oh, fuck. Sorry, microphone's all fucked up. There'll probably be an experimental stream either tonight or tomorrow. 6. I want to see if YouTube still gets hung up on which device you're transmitting from. Because I know it used to be that if you started the stream on like your phone at say 1080, then you couldn't stop that stream, stop the feed, leave the stream running to you, and you couldn't like get back on the stream with a different device. Like it basically just locked the stream to that specific device. If it still does that, then we'll just have to sort something out. If it's not like that anymore, Alexa, studio lights on.
Okay.
If it's not like that, then we can always start in here and then move to the phone. But I gotta see if they're still hung up on a single device thing. Because like Twitch, you can just start and stop whenever you want from whatever device. But YouTube's just kind of difficult sometimes. But I'll see what, I'll give that an experiment. Boo bite, boo beat? What? What's up, Kevin? It needs a big red button as a start anyway. Yeah, I'll probably, I might look into that. Like, once we get it running, then I'll work on getting the upgrades. Sunday, I will probably finally have time to get the shelf on the wall behind me to see if we can get that 3D printer running. What's up, Brian Antoine? Did you figure out where the set screw that fell out belongs? I do believe Jack Attack figured it out. And I do believe I need to figure out where it went. But Jack Attack showed me where it looks like it may have come out of the crank pulley. Like it may be the set screw that holds the crank pulley to the crankshaft, which would make sense because I don't know if you. The one day when I kept manually spinning the engine when I was checking for compression, I was like, man, this feels like it's just taking too long. I think it may have been because that pulley was slipping on the crank. Like, it may have already been coming loose at that point. So it was just catching every once in a while. And then it finally just fell out. So, kind of what I'm thinking. I think he's right. I just got to get the engine. I got to find the set screw. I got to figure out where it went or find something to replace it. Because there's so much stuff laying around. But if it's in here, it should be in one of those piles in front of me. What's the number on the Lego set? 21342. Here, let's see if I can. There you go, right there. 21342. So that's the plan with the engine. The reason I don't think it's spinning fast enough is because you can clearly see the voltage is dropping to like 9-10 volts. And I feel like the starter should probably be closer to with proper feed, I think it would probably be closer to 11.5-ish. There's Lee going crazy. Definitely, the primary thing is to try to get this carburetor sorted out. When they were playing, a sibling got overly excited and managed to say the F word or a variation of it 10 times. What? 10 times in 10 seconds. Now, was watching a stream for a channel affiliated to a corporation, so they kept PG. They had 2 normal hosts, each had a sibling on to have host with siblings. When they were playing, sibling got excited and started dropping the bombs. Nice. Needs a relay for the starter. Yeah, that's another possibility. I was thinking of maybe getting, seeing what we got at work or what I got laying around. Because it can't just be a regular ass relay, because that thing is pulling 50-60 amps hard. So I may have to just see if I can find a small, just either severe duty relay or just a, I mean at that point you're just using a fucking contactor anyway. So we'll see. Delta mic back to the boozer. The boozer. I haven't decided to start drinking yet. I gotta do this in stages. First, I gotta get my gun. You know, then I'll become a drunk so that I can, you know, more easily own the gun, apparently. Oh, balls are weird. Okay, what are we doing here? Oh, shit, I have a whole bunch more pieces. I opened the bag up and then just left it. It's 67529. Well. Funny part, after the first D bomb or F bomb, they kept saying stop, and he was so focused that he kept dropping them. Yeah, I could get that. I don't know what they were doing that was that excited, but kind of get that, I guess. Everybody gets excited. Suddenly nobody's wearing pants. And oh, where did all that Crisco come from? You know, just, it happens. Woo, woo, easy there, sunshine. What's up, Pancake Man? I should have added a gear reduction to the starter. I think it is a gear reduction starter. Or is it direct drive? I feel like it is a gear reduction starter. It's got a gear set on it. Pretty sure. Okay, I wasn't sure if you could see me scratching my nuts or not. That's good. Oh, and these little fellers. Simon Griffins, what's going on? From the land of the biscuit heads. Absolutely. How is Biscuit Land today? I feel like there's one. We're playing the hiding game now? Okay. Alright. Alright. Yeah, should be 8 of them. Hiding in here somewhere. Bunch of beetles. The beetles! Oh, there it is. You can get tanks, sit on your porch, and talk about those people waving your boomstick. Yeah, basically, yeah. Maybe you need those square spacers if it's tight. No, it's the crank's not tight. Crank is great. Like, it is spinning what I would definitely consider free enough. Like, basically, all the friction on it is just the pistons. Like, there's really no... we were spinning it when we put it on there. It was pretty good to go. Die sexy German is hier. Was abgartenbadet. And how is this German area? It would seem that Biscuit Land is overcast and miserable as usual. Yeah, that seems to kind of be the running thing there. Here it's just hot as fuck. But I think today is the last day of stupid heat. Then it'll be around 70 for the next, or around 80 degrees for the next few days. Which that's basically like, 17, 18 degrees Celsius. What is that starter motor rated for? 50 amps seems so high. Yeah, that's the other thing. I mean, it seemed to handle it until it started smoking. And then it still kept working after that. So it's rated for something, but it probably ain't rated for 50 amps. I wonder if they were just like close enough as opposed to leaving some overhead in there. But again, it might be just be pulling all that extra current because it can't get the voltage at once, and it's going to make those watts happen one way or the other. If it had been Mario Party, there would have been a murder live on stream. God. Some of these fucking gamers, man, like, you need to calm the fuck down. Maybe if you got out of your parents' basement every once in a fucking while and touched grass, you wouldn't be so goddamn psychotic and thinking that your life is, like, dependent on, like, some Call of Duty fucking KD. Jesus Christ. Where's this go? Go to like something. Look at that. Had a motorcycle accident on Monday. Inner thigh hurts like hell. Oh shit, man. Like, glad you're alright there, Captain. It's like, how's everything? Like, how's the bike? Other person? Not to be, you know, assumptive or presumptuous, but I'm guessing since you were on the bike, it was their fault. Because it's usually how that goes, because people drive like fucking assholes. Maybe the timing on the starter motor is too advanced. Oh, you can't. Yeah. I'll just rotate the starter. Don't worry, I'll just rotate it right after I rotate the tires. Is that all of it? So, oh yeah, keep not looking at the parts list and just grabbing parts that I see need to be added. I should probably actually look at the parts list. It may actually help. Inner thigh. What? Oh, inner thigh. Yeah. Walking is not the best for me at the moment. Yeah, it's not. Oh, the sausage was uninjured. Oh, okay. Front fork's a bit twisted. Any other damage is repairable by me. Ugh. I've had to. I rebuilt. Uh, rebuilt the forks on my CBR not long after I got it because, like, at the time I was probably I was like about 220 on a motorcycle designed for. I don't think that's the right color. Yeah, on a motorcycle designed for, well, set up for. God damn it. Set up for an approximately 140, 150 pound rider. So I put big guy springs in it, resealed everything, reset, what the fuck's the word for shocks? Not calibrate. But I got them all set up for my ride and all that. It wasn't that bad. But if it's bent, well, I mean, if it's bent, like, it's pretty much the same process. Because I was all the way down to raw bits and pieces. We are missing a thing. Mario Party is the monopoly of the video game world. I don't know that I've ever played Mario Party. It seems like the more I hear about it, it's probably not a bad thing. Sure. William Biscuit, YouTube is second only to the BBC in terms of viewer numbers in the UK. RIP TV. Yeah. Spring stiffness. Yeah, like the stiffness and the rebound. That's what it is. The stiffness, there's rebound, and I think there's another one. There's like three things you said. One's rebound, the general stiffness, tightness, and I think there was a third thing. But man, that was like 20 years ago. Holy shit. Saw a baby praying mantis earlier this year. Realized never saw one before. Yeah, we get a lot of mantises in my yard. I usually take care of them. Yeah, as in, I don't mess with them, don't bother them, let them do the thing. There's a bug. If I see like the little egg sac things, I'll keep note of where it's at so I don't mess with it. Because they're good for praying mantis. I mean, they're good people. They're good people. In Biscuit Land news, oh, Biscuit Land, okay, gotcha, yeah. One is never late to a party, just overdressed. Yeah, I suppose if you show up late to a good party, you probably will be overdressed, because everyone else will be quite underdressed. I guess I'm done with that. For now. What is that? That is glue. That is not a piece of Lego. What is this? Oh, there it is. This green thing. Whoa, okay. These axles, no, they are not axle style. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that. Preload, compression, rebound. That's it. Preload, compression. Yeah. Jack's got it. Jack attack on the scene. Yeah, that was the one when I put the new, I took the standard analog gauges off. It's a 90, the fuck is it, 95? 95? Yeah, 95. I took the analog gauges off, got the sensor pack and shit for a 2001 with a digital, everything digital except for the tack. And it was way less miles. Like it had like 12,000 miles on it. Mine had 34,000 miles, if I'm remembering right at the time. So I took my laptop, grabbed the tone generator. Well, I'm sorry, I grabbed the oscilloscope, read the tone signal on the speed sensor on the bike, downloaded a tone generator, hooked it up directly into the signal of the dashboard, and, quote, turned it up to 300 miles an hour for like a week or something like that. It was a pretty long, extended amount of time. So you just saw this headphone cable just like hanging out of my window and plugged into the bike for a week. But it, I got it to match. I got it within, I was like half a mile over. Because I kept, a pretty good eye on it. Because I didn't want to go too far over, That was a fun project and experiment. I watch more YouTube than my TV channel, says Franco. Oh yeah, I don't even, when I watch TV now, it's usually YouTube, Twitch, or my media server. I really have no need for paid services except for YouTube and Spotify. I could probably get rid of Spotify since I like YouTube and Amazon Prime. I have all these, quote, other music services, but I'm just so used to Spotify. I'm got all my stuff on there. So we stick with that. That doesn't work. Well, that's not right. Where's your buddy? Should be another one of you in here. There we go. Even those age 55 and over are watching twice as much YouTube as they were 2 years ago. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, top of the hour. Rock some geek bar there. Cheers, everybody. Is the Scruff logo bigger or darker today? Oh, what? Shit, that was my fault. Hold on. That's when I redid all the things. I forgot about chat in that spot. There you go. Sorry about that. Now on this screen, it's usually off, or I usually move it over into the corner over here to keep chat over here. I just forgot to move it over there when I redid all my scenes, last weekend. I'll get that sorted out. Thank you for the observation. Booloo booloo. Learned something interesting today, which I think it's one of those funny, interesting, like how things work deals. So I figured, since I have military and various government clearances, like all over, like Maryland, Virginia, DC, I think a couple in Delaware. I have all these various clearances. Oh, and I got Homeland Security, fucking TWIC card, which is, it's a federal clearance ID. Like, I figured that, hey, I asked my firearms dealer, I was like, hey, like, when I come back to fill out the 4473, like the federal background check form thing, should I bring my IDs? Oh, what the hell did I do that for? And it turns out that if you have clearances and such like that it can actually flag you, because when they look it up in their database, all they see is he has something at this military base. He has something at this level of clearance. Like, it doesn't say what. And then they have to get their supervisors, who's usually, I forget how they're referenced, like the civilian military guy thing. He has the clearance to see, like, is there a problem at that particular, say, like when they pull it up, they're going to see I have a TWIC card, and they're going to see that I have clearance until next year at Aberdeen Proving Grounds. I have clearance at Fort Meade. I have clearance at Andrews Air Force Base. They're going to see all these, and it's going to throw a flag of, whoa, why is his name in the database? And then they got to get, like, the boss guy, which can take a few days to go through. I thought I had fucking do not disturb one. Now I do. Fucking up my music. Did it fuck up my music? It did. Goddamn fucking phone calls gonna fuck everything up. Oh, let me see if I can get this to work again. Oh, shit. As soon as it starts working. Don't you love when you do that? You tell it to stop and then it works. Anyway. So yeah, it turns out that, like, that may actually delay my background check, which I think is funny. But I guess I get it. They can only put you so much. They can only give you, like, I guess the civilians that are doing the background check, they can only give them so much access to information. I was supposed to be going to Fort Meade next week, but that call got canceled. Instead of I was going to go down there to put a forklift together, but apparently now they're going to do it at the shop. Because they forgot that since it's military, it has special procedures and additional modifications, yada yada. Don't want the forklift guy going post. Yeah. And it's funny that my dealer, it turns out we occasionally cross paths in the industry, I'll say. Like, I'm not gonna, put any of his shit out there. But he's a cool guy. He's a cool dude. Like, look, you know someone's pretty good if they're getting a good rap on fucking Reddit. If people on Reddit are like, yeah, dude, this guy's fucking good, like, check him out. Like, Jesus Christ. Positivity on Reddit. Like, I'm waiting for, like, fucking SWAT team to run in to try and hide the fact that happened. What? No nice people on Reddit, get up! But nah, he's a cool dude. Which fucking piece do you want? I think it's this one. that way. He's not going to come shoot us. No, I'm not shooting anybody. Target practice. I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying I'm going to shoot someone that breaks into my home, but I will have my firearm with me if there is an issue. But that is not the goal of the purchase. It's a helicopter. Oh, that is going to work. Oh, yeah, look at that. Okay. Wait, nice people on Reddit don't believe it. Says someone bloody ran up. Yeah, I know. It's really actually hard to fucking believe, but yeah, like, it's the way I look at it, man. Like, no shit, that, like, that actually, like, has, like, weight on decisions. If I go on Reddit and people on Reddit are, like, saying this product is actually good, this person is good, blah, 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 something positive, I'm like, dude, fucking even Reddit likes it. Like, Jesus Christ. My wife says I can be an idiot sometimes. Pretty cool of her to give me permission like that. Oh, nice. There's Jack Attack. Did I miss a piece over here? I don't think I did. There's a gap in there, right? Yeah, okay. And once I receive said firearm in approximately, well, it'll probably be a week and a half, assuming there's a delay because of my clearances. I will be Twitch streaming, going through it. I'm going to go through it, take it apart, clean it up, lube it up, check it out, take some measurements, get, you know, factory specs off of it with the micrometer, measure some stuff out. We'll just kind of go over it, but it'll be on Twitch because I can't do that live stream on YouTube. As a matter of fact, I'm not even sure if I'm going to put any of that on YouTube because YouTube just does not like anything fucking related to firearms. Not that I think the channel would get, you know, if I put one up, like, the channel's not going to get fucking booted or anything. It's just you can't mess with it live. You got to watch what you're doing on the thing. It's just, there's so many restrictions firearm-wise with YouTube, it may not even be worth putting any more on it except for the occasional little blip here and there. Like, they're really weird with you, like, touching and doing things to firearms on YouTube. It's, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But either way, it'll definitely be on Twitch, because Twitch is like, look, if you're safe, you're being responsible, then by all means do what you need to do. Which is fucking reasonable and fair. But that's alright, because I mean, like, yeah, it's just doesn't seem like it may be worth any possible hassle. But that's not a final decision, so we'll see. They moved there from 4chan. I posted 45 days or more, then 30 and got... What? Where's is going? Is posted 45 days or more, got them 30 and got downvoted. Okay. What's up, Steve Onlers? Saturday, I was out having beers with friends and got a notification that someone gifted me a membership. Yeah, there was a pretty good membership run there. There was a few people that donated on Saturday, but either way, enjoy. Be green. Let's see what's there. Starting to look like a little freaking Star Wars looking speeder. Funniest sound in Chop-a-Lop. I like shitting on Reddit, but to give them credit, in the smaller subreddits, they're pretty chill. Oh, yeah. That's just like the quote, the going quote meme for Reddit, that everything there is negative. But there is actually really good information on Reddit once you vet it. Reddit. Yeah, once you... Just anytime you find what looks like really good information on Reddit, just go confirm it somewhere else. You know what I mean? That's not right. Okay, now it's a gun. Now it's like a turret. This little guy here. Guess this is this is the stick. Spaceship. Spaceship! We got a spaceship. Yeah, YouTube has had a few incidents where people live streaming pew-pews. Yeah, I mean, everybody's had that. And you know what? Like, as usual, the morons fuck it up for everyone else that actually does it right. But that's why pew-pew related things will likely be fairly limited to Twitch. I mean, I'm not even going to have live ammunition in the house for a little while. I'm just going to, because I got other stuff coming. Because there'll be another stream where I mount everything and zero it in, well, level it out and stuff like that. Like, I'm not in a hurry. Plus, I got to figure out a good range to go to. Something that's got preferably at least 300 yards for when I pick up a 308. I don't want to have to change ranges when I get a rifle that's capable of long distance or longer distances than 5.56. And then for, let's see what month is it? Yeah, and then basically for Christmas, I'm going to buy myself a Glock 43X 9mm, most likely. Seems like the likely choice in the matter. I think fits my hand like it's fucking lived there its whole life. VOD-wise, pretty much fine as long as it's legal, but they are very iffy live streaming. Yeah. I watch some gun YouTuber, or, well, gun tubers, and they are fine with the VOD, but they have to be very careful with live streams, even handling cartridges. They have to explicitly say it's dummies. Yeah, you can't, like, touch parts. But yeah, so I'm thinking about it. Like, I do watch, obviously I watch a lot of, I've been gathering a lot of information off of YouTube, and like I said, confirming it elsewhere, yada yada. So that's what I'm just kind of mulling it over. One, two, three, four, five. Christ, this is the shit I listened to when I was in like high school. Yep. God, this music's old. Still fucking rocks though. Funny enough, Facebook Live is pretty chill with the live streaming pew-pews. I don't know, I've always seen Facebook as just really low key. It's like, I don't hear many people like, streaming over on Facebook. Like, huh? Maybe it just hasn't caught up with them yet, or they just, deal with it appropriately with the authorities and bannings and stuff like that. Laser gun retrofit for the B2 with desert camo and a bore sight. I do have a bore sight. ready to show up. Yeah, I was looking at the B2 with if we do the hang thing, we are going to have to like get some more of it together to get the skin on it more. Because that's kind of where we stopped when we were starting to put the skin on it. And that's when it just was falling apart like mercilessly. But yeah, I still kind of want to hang that thing up partially assembled and just have something else blowing it up. Anyway, let's see. Desert camo, you just bury it in the desert. Yeah, it's... I wouldn't want to disgrace the desert by burying that B2 in it. Mother Nature seems pissed off enough lately. I don't want to get her fired up anymore. Oh, you just gonna leave this shit on me? You think 8.8 earthquake's bad? Why don't we throw a 10.0 and a bunch of hurricanes in? And yeah, maybe a case of super rabies. Yeah, Mother Nature gets crazy. Remember to wipe and wash your hands after feces book exposure. Yeah, you just get fucking sucked into it. Like you go in there just to like say hi or whatever and do something, and next thing you know, you're like doom scrolling all this fucking drama. And by the time you blink and realize what's going on, you realize you don't actually give a shit about all the dumb drama on there. You just got sucked into it. And then there's like 2 hours of your life gone. So I just kind of gave up on that shit. I was trying to like maybe fire it back up a little bit by like, you know, at the very least like posting my streams over there. But it even got to the point then I'd go over there to post a stream and I'd just see so much garbage. I'd be like, you know what? Like nobody fucking paying attention over here anyway. I ain't even worried about it. What just happened? Give a toast, Mr. S. Oh, thanks everyone for helping and everything with the engine and stuff. Like we're gonna get it sorted, but it's gonna take a second. But I definitely appreciate everyone's patience in the matter. So cheers. Yeah, I was talking to one of the fellows at work. He's got a different brand vape that tastes a lot better, because like these geek bars are good to, you know, like I smoke a lot less cigarettes with this, and I don't even smoke this that much. But I think one of the reasons it's so fucking over flavored, that it just kind of like self limits. But if I can get one like my boy has, I'd probably end up smoking on it a little more and cigarettes even less. We'll see. Once that one's out, I'll see if I can figure out where the hell I can find them. He's like, yeah, most gas stations have them. I'm like, when the fuck do I stop at a gas station that isn't Rural Farm? But I can deal with that. I think it was something with a V. Nothing popped up on screen. Toast, did you miss it? Did it not pop up here? Did that get messed up with the scenes as well? Should have been there. Looks like Twitch over is there. Yeah, everything's supposed to pop up on the screen. Did the toast thing not pop up? Should have. It should be, I think it's slated right for here. Oh, there. Oh, it's down there. Oh, look, I gotta, hold on. Let me fix that. Uh, there we go. No sound? There's really no sound? Oh, I'm gonna have to figure that out. Because I have the desktop muted because of the music. Because if I open the mute, actually no, that shouldn't come through the desktop anymore. Should it? Yeah, let's see if I can get a copyright strike. Hold on. Let's see. So did YouTube hear a little bit of music in the background for a moment there? Pretty sure you did. Because it's not coming to my ears unless it's going through the desktop channel. But that means I'm going to have to recapture the pop-up noises. More troubleshooting. See, you add a feature like music and farks up everything else. Cheers, though. We got these. Oh, we got to do these. That's right. Yeah, because the music's important. Like, I hear the music, but the reason I make sure I hear it is so that I know, something's going on. So I can show my appreciation, but that's the part of the noises also so that y'all can go, who, what? Yeah, you can look up and see what's going on. So I will figure that out. It's a browser thing. I do believe there's you can tell it to grab the audio from that. I'll find out later. Pretty sure you can use the audio as, or the browser thing as an audio capture as well. So all these little things that you figure out once you upgrade everything else. I guess these are extra pieces. There's that, or I'm just missing a lot of shit. Shouldn't be. Oh, wait, should there be one there? Not yet. Okay. Alright, well, I'll keep those close. Maybe we still need those. Bag of bags. We're making 2 of these things. Alright, let's set this guy over here. One, 2. Let's push that over there. Little rolly guy. These guys. I didn't hear anything unless it was very quiet. Yeah, there's definitely an issue there. I don't know why I keep finding little ants in here. I got rid of them all out of the kitchen because you just get ants around here. There's just no way around it. But I got them out of the kitchen and now they're in, like, I keep seeing them in here every once in a while. I have to go nuke the outside of the office now. Stop right there. Sorry, just jamming to the music for a second. That's not even the right bag. Ah, whatever. They like vapes, also tiny buzzed ants. Yeah, I haven't seen them. Did I just see them? No. Like every time I look, I'm like, is that an ant? Because there's just little dots everywhere, just from nicks and ash and wood grain and marks. Not that way. Whoop, 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 whoop. What was that? Hey, what's up, Norman? Hi, Norman showed up. He's going to need us all to do a stretch. Go ahead, crack your knuckles, do something, stretch it out. What's up, DJ? Bones in his house. Oh, how's it been, buddy? Hey, what's up, Frank and Nedubetty? Nedubetty. What's up, buds? Welcome, y'all. Sound did work this time? I don't fucking know. Like, did anyone else hear the sound on that whoop, 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 whoop from a couple seconds ago? Or do we have hallucinations going on? Which that is fine, too. You heard, okay, so the sound line is working. Who knows? Well, as they go along, you know, throughout the various streams, just let me know if they don't work, but they should work. I am surprised I don't have a volume slider for them, though. I'll have to listen to it back on the replay. What time is it? 5:30, so that was about 5. Yeah, we had 5:20, about 5:25. I'll have to go back and listen and see exactly what these things are doing. Because I remember at one point setting the volume for them. Don't know where, though. So it looks like everybody heard the sound. Is it like still at an appropriate level? It's not like, you know, blasting eardrums or nothing? Because at last I knew it was set at an appropriate level. Oh no, that's right. I can't see the volume slider. I already do have it broke out. I can't see the volume slider because I have it hidden because I have it locked. That's right. I already did break out the audio for that. But I can unlock it now, or unhide it, because I've rearranged my OBS setup so I can have all my volume sliders, because at any point I could have like 7 or 8 on there. But yeah, that's right. So I'll just, that may have just, if it didn't come through that one, then it was probably just a glitch. That's right. That is not through the desktop. That already has. That's what I've been learning to do, is just give everything its own dedicated audio slider. Just makes everything a lot easier. Could be a bit louder, but not much. Okay. They need to be loud. Okay, so I should turn them on. Hold on. Let me go unlock it. Oh, that's like a lock. Woo. That's real loud. Alright. I turned both stream elements, which is the YouTube alerts, and Twitch side volume up, because the Twitch volume was turned kind of down. So both of those are turned up. We'll get this sorted out eventually. Another goddamn ant. Like, I was looking last night, like, how you just, like, sit there and wait to see one coming from somewhere. Like, I have no idea where they're coming from. They might be coming from the actual window there, but I thought I had that pretty sealed up. Let's see. I think it's the music on Twitch. Oh, you may not hear the sounds over the music. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, okay. Well, I'll just turn that stuff up a little bit. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, the music could be walking on top of the alerts. Top smoke on the hard stuff tonight. Abernethy. Oh, I know there's a way. What was that one? That's another stretch. Fuck it, we'll stretch again. Oh, Abernethy biscuits. I feel like I've heard of those. All right, how is that whoop 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 for everybody? And no worries, these tests are all free, just in case YouTubers are wondering. The bits alerts are, or not, those aren't the bits, the, what do I call them? Cat treats? Some alerts on Twitch are, like, basically earned from hanging out on stream, and some you do actually pay a couple cents for, or whatever. Chris is out. Have a good evening. Hope you sleep better than I slept last night. Is this thing gonna get? No, it's not gonna get on there. Oh, because it goes there. Okay, and then we just twist that. Alright. Bonk. Been puffing on Trainwreck and Pineapple Chunk. Chunk. Alright, stay. Alright, so there's the mount. Looks like the next bit is all about the bug. Alright. What's up, Venom? Yeah, today we're going easy. We're doing Lego stuff. We're gonna do engine stuff again next week. We're gonna grind out, we'll Dremel out the engine mount, put thicker battery cables on it, maybe try to start it again. But this week we're kind of going easy. Taking a chill, putting some Legos together, like genuine Legos, so we know the instructions actually work. Getting back to the roots of Wednesday. Either way, appreciate you swinging through. Gotta head down to a concert that starts here at 6. Work's been going well. Had a blast at the track. That's good. Yeah, I saw you said something about going to the track. That's good. There's a good day at the track is just a fucking good day. I haven't had a track day in a long time. I haven't run a quarter. Man, I haven't run a quarter mile in probably 25 years. Holy shit. Well, I mean, nothing official, you know, but man. Actually, I think the last time I went down the quarter mile was in Indianapolis. Was that it? May have been. No. It was in Lordstown, Ohio. Actually, it was at one of the last J-Body meets. And that wasn't even with my fast car. That was with the convertible. A little 5-speed 2.8. Got 26 miles to the gallon, and that little bugger ripped. Put a decent exhaust on it to open it up, because that's all it needed, and that thing just ripped. I had a lot of fun in that car. Just remember, syrup goes on the AIO, not the Lego. Yeah, you don't want syrup on your Legos. I mean, granted, that may help them hold them together, but that gets sticky. Let's see. No MRE tomorrow. That is next week. And there is a chance that on one of our MRE evenings that we may have a guest of sorts. We shall see. Is there Aubrey 2 in the kit? Oh yeah, I know who Aubrey 2 is. Yeah, Little Shop of Horrors. Yeah, I think there is or was an Aubrey in Lego, or at least a mock set, I think. Pretty sure there is a giant man-eating plant Lego-ish thing going on. What's up, Otis? Welcome. This is like a third mile dirt circle track. Was awesome besides the wildfire smoke. Did I see? Oh no, that was that. More, where's the more wildfires? Everything's on fire. The fuck, man. Doesn't anybody have to pee? Can't you usually just pee on those and just get it sorted out? I can't make it to this week's Saturday stream again. That's alright, Mr. S. You watch it later or not, or whatever. You do what you need to do. I will presumably be here next week. And if that delay doesn't happen, I may have a big ding-dong derpy fucking smile on my face. And something cool sitting in the background. Ain't gonna touch it if it makes it, but it'll be there. How do you want this one? Yeah, okay. Half moon. Canada is on fire in the west. Ah, good lord. Is that the one that's been going for a while? Or is that something new? Cheers. Because I know California wasn't, I mean, well, California's just always fucking on fire. Christ. Pam looks she's better at an erotic house cleaning and hovering without the makeup. Who, Pam? What? Pamela Anderson? Oh, wait. Bloody hell, Liam Neeson is doinking Pamela Anderson. God, I didn't think they made body condoms that big. Jesus. I wouldn't fuck her with somebody else's dick. Jesus. Is that right? That seems low. Oh, that's right. This doesn't seem to match the picture. Yeah, we'll go with it. Apparently he doesn't like pay attention to the internet much, especially like 10 years ago. This isn't like one of these build 2 things, is it? No, okay. Hasn't all of Canada burned down? It seems like we're getting smoke from them since the spring. Yeah, it seems like the latest fires have they're just fucking going and going and going. Nothing outlasts the Energizer wildfire. Where is that? Oh, that's a really fucking weird way to. Whoa. What was that? Ah. Ain't quite set up for that there, DJ, but might have a moment at the end. Oh, and a weird ass green piece. Yeah, there we go. Okay. What are we doing here? We're going to take this. We're going to put this there. We're going to snap this on here. We're going to mount this on here like I mounted your mom. Wait, what? Last year, Canada burned an area the size of England. Jesus. That's a little much. Everybody okay over there? Or up there? Seems like anything related to the Rockies is just always on fire. Or just general West Coast. Oh, this is one of the ones that, like, you can see the little teepees in there. That snap and holds. Oh, we're not done with that. Not very many pages left for what we're supposed to be building here. Oh, oh, this is the body. Oh, and the arms are. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is the body. That's why I'm like, why is there only one? I'm thinking this is like two of the claws, but this is the body. Okay, okay. Now I got it. Come on. I know you're in here. There it is. Little green half moon. Red thingy. Gold lollipop thing. Pamela looked good at the intro of Barbed Wire, then the movie started. Yeah. Heard Canada is doing control burns to convince the US president it's not worth turning it into the 51st state. You guys got oil up there? That's all. As if you do. Sorry. See you soon. Yoink. That goes there. The D. Rounded two-piece right there. Another gold lollipop thing, and round three. Round three. Dry conditions and cutbacks and control burns. Give me enough beer and I'll pee the fire out. Shovel might help too, says Frank. That's what I'm saying. You know? I mean, plus it's Canada. Y'all talk so much shit about your beer. Like, we know you drink a fuck ton of it. Just fucking just have everyone from the bathrooms at all the bars, just have them just lead to a fire and just have everyone just pee it out. I don't know. It's like little T-Rex arms. Sorry. Alright. Four of those. Four of those. Run, rabbit, run. Two of these. And the claw. The claw. Alright, what are we doing here? We're doing this twice. Doesn't tell you that until the very end. That's kind of a... I guess that's, you know, read all instructions before beginning. That's usually what I do anyway. Alright. And the claw. Two of these. Got plenty of oil in Texas. Oh yeah, I'm actually watching, me and Mike were talking about that last night. He got me on to watching, show called Landman with, Billy Bob Thornton in it. It's really fucking good, series. The only problem with it is one of those things where you can't just like, let me just catch one more episode before bed, because then you're like 3 episodes deep, wide awake, just like wondering what the fuck happened. So, I have to watch that on the weekends. But yeah, there's definitely a bunch of oil in Texas, that's for damn sure. That damn water bomber that got a drone strike last year really messed up this year. Water bomber that got a drone strike. Oh, yeah, that's right. I do remember. I think I remember hearing about that. Had a horrible dream that disco was making a comeback. At first, I was afraid. I was petrified. Oh, boy. Oh, wait, that goes the other way. Yeah, how did I do that? Oh, I just do, no. I flip, I gotta bonk the mic and flip the arms so that they make more sense. Oh, I'm just screwing this all up. Okay, I had to flip those around and then that around. And flip that around. That. Spin this back around so that was correct. I just didn't have it in the right position. There we go. Alright. Yeah, we're getting there. A good show, yeah, you watch that? Yeah, I gotta finish season 1. I've just finished episode 6 where the son, the young kid, got his ass whooped at the end of the episode by the I guess they're Mexican guys for mowing his sister's lawn because they ain't doing a fucking thing. But yeah, that's where I left off, so I gotta finish that up. I might get to that this weekend. Maybe I'll watch that Saturday night. Wow, those Legos instructions are getting really good if it says bonk the mic during the build. Oh yeah, it's right here. It's just really hard to see. It just, you know. Sorry, I gotta turn the page so you won't be able to see it now. Yeah, my bad. And we're doing 4 of these. Okay. Well, let's start making the other ones then. That's right, these are all lollipops. Chuck Norris held up a bank today. He put it back down after a few minutes, though. That mantis is going to eat the cow. It will not eat the cow. The cow shall be fine. I'll put them on a separate shelf if that is your concern there, Top Smoke. Ah, man, my fucking gout's been acting up like a motherfucker today. Had a lot of walking around to do at work. chasing down forklifts. Do. I thought a drone strike was when you refused to purchase a drone and sat in front of hobby store with a sign. Well, that's another one. That's another type. Or you can have a drone get sucked into a airplane engine and really fuck shit up. So a drone's maximum height without special permission is 400 feet, and an airplane's minimum height is 500 feet. So there's a buffer zone. All right, now on this side. Just see if we can kind of pile these all together, I guess. Swivel. So was that a little gun? What? Oh, look at that. Why is this in here? Why is there a little gun in here? Like I'm not shitting. Look, a little goddamn revolver in here. I know Lego molded a revolver. Cause I ain't nothing else, but you ain't gonna try and tell me that's something else. That's a motherfucking revolver. Well, I guess their cowboy sets would probably have like little revolvers for pew pew. I know they just don't make like, you know, I got the full size Lego rifles. God damn it. There you go, asshole. Yeah, I have no idea what. There's 2 or 3, 4. There's a lot of them. It's a whole goddamn gun show in here. Holy shit. Okay. Maybe that's a good omen. Oh, we're actually using the guns now. Okay. Goes there. We're missing one for that. Alright. Called the doctors this morning, says Norman, and told them I'd had the shits for over a week. She said, another 5 to go and they'll be back to school. And put the phone down on me. Oh boy. You meant these guns? Yeah, I ain't got no guns. I ain't got nothing to flex on. I got the muscle I have. Most of the muscle I have is lean muscle. Just enough to pick up dumb, heavy, stupid shit on a forklift, but ain't nothing really to flex on. These guns. I've actually been present while someone actually legitimately tried to use that on a chick, and like the entire area just laughed and he left. And they weren't really guns anyway, they were more like airsoft pistols, but you know, guess you gotta start somewhere. Let's see, this is not White Zombie. It is White Zombie. Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't listen to this. I didn't listen to this album enough. So the guns are its feet. So apparently, Lego thinks that praying mantises, whatever, walk around carrying revolvers. I mean, I know these guys are badass, but I didn't think they walked around with 4 revolvers all the time. What kind of permit you need for that? It's a bug. Booga booga bug. Yeah, and it walks on the fucking the sights and the hammer. That's not a good way to treat your pistol, even if it is a 320. Of course, Christ, if it's a fucking P320, don't fucking do that. God, be the last time you make that fucking mistake. All right, we have a bug. If we squeeze these legs, is it like? Yeah, oh yeah, it has no head. I'm like, wow, we still got a bunch of pieces left. It has no head. Oh right, is it a guy? Because that would make sense, but it is a little big to be a boy mantis. Oh great, a mantis with a gun. Time to call the Starship Troopers. Yeah, like this is how it started. This is how it started. They got the idea from the Lego set, and then in the future, fucking they got their own planet, and then yeah, it's there you go. Is that right? I guess so. Yeah, that's right. When Arizona dropped the requirement for concealed carry, the crime rate dropped. Yeah, it's funny how that works. When everyone has a gun, or you don't know who has a gun, it's funny how a lot of the criminals, not all of them, but a lot of the criminals go, you know what? Maybe not. 90. It's just like the meme thing I saw somewhere throughout all this research. If a wolf attacks the sheep, you're gonna take all the sheep's fucking teeth away? And just leave the wolf to do its thing? Or here's a good one. Well, not great, but I mean, you know. So, Walmart sold like a fairly good selection of firearms back in the day. And then there was a shooting at a Walmart. So they stopped doing that in many, if not all, their markets. Well, and that's just because of the stigma that firearms have. Well, regretfully, there was just a mass stabbing. Cheers? Oh, it's a cheers. Well, regretfully, there was just a mass stabbing at a Walmart. 11 people were injured. It was stopped by a gentleman carrying a concealed handgun. No shots were fired because they weren't needed to be fired. And so, does that mean Walmart is going to ban knives from their stores? Because when someone got shot, they banned fucking guns in the stores. So, what's up, Walmart? Are we banning the butter knives now, or what? Yeah, it's one of the things. It's like, your move, motherfucker. Follow your own precedent. Or, get the fuck out of the way. Oh, this goes in the... Oh, yeah, this goes in the back. Oh, it goes the other way around now. Wait, there we go. I have had enough issues with uncommanded discharges. Yeah, I don't think they necessarily mean that kind. That is a real mixed bag with that P320. Those who don't know what we're talking about, the P320, the M17, and the M18 are all the same model of gun. Pistol, made by Sig Sauer. That is, they won the bid for the U.S. military. So there's literally like over 500,000 of these pistols floating around in the military. And they kind of have, it would seem at least, that they have the pretense to just go off with nobody touching them. No hands on the trigger, and they just go off. So it would seem, anyway. And boy, there are some hard stances on that of people saying it's bullshit, people showing it happen. I mean, there's actual video of it happening, which is weird that there's so many people sucking Sig's balls when there's just video of it clearly happening, but I don't know. That's a lot of extra pieces? Or did we miss something? I feel like that's just a lot of extra pieces. Make sure I didn't miss anything of those, because that's like a lot of green bits right there that I don't remember actually seeing anywhere. Yeah, where are those pieces? Oh, there's two there for the leaf. Oh, there's some that go under the leaf for support. To help hold this bit on. Okay. Like I'm fine with having a couple extra pieces, but when there's like a 4 pieces of a big thing, kind of seems like maybe we missed something. And we did, but we called it. So that's good. 22 LR ammo. Not again. What? Funny was 22 LR, you had to say it was for pistol or rifle 18 years versus 21. Yeah, the laws are weird with that stuff. Alright, I got that. Got an extra Lego pistol. I guess I'm gonna have to keep hold of that, make sure I keep track of, try to keep track of that Lego pistol. That'd be good to give it to one of the minis in the proper scene. Alright, I gotta put the bug on the thing. Arms up, legs out. Cannonball! This goes there. Bring the leaves up. Put a foot there. Oh, shit. Let's actually get it on there tight. There. Move that. See if we can get a leg up on this leaf. Get a leg on that leaf. These want to be back here, apparently. Let's hold on to the thing. It doesn't need to be praising anybody. Can't really turn these. Turn the head. Alright. There's the first one. Well, I think this will be the one for. Goddamn, another fucking ant. I'm gonna have to get outside. See what's going on out there. See if I can find the ants outside. I think this is going to be the one for the night. I think DJ Bones sent a picture or two over. We'll take a look at that. And did I fix all the... Yeah, fix... Oh no, I still got to put that over there. Alright. And actually, you know what? Maybe at the end of the stream we'll do that little test I was talking about. No, actually I'm not set up for that, so we won't. But alright. Oh, well, there's the butt side. We got this. Again, this came from Fama. This is cool. I like a good mantis thing going on there. Have to find a spot for that. Yeah, still gotta go through and get a lot of the shelf stuff sorted out from when I freaking moved into this room. Alright, let's bring this over here. That is quite a mantis. It's good. It's got details. It's got the little bug eyes. See the little eyeballs. It didn't fall off. That's good. Okay. You know what? I haven't drank any. Fix the microphone. Haven't drank any water in a minute. Oh, Kevin does not like bugs. I'm not a huge bug person, but I do like praying mantises. Mantisi. That's a pretty good one too. Alright, let me put that here. Alright, so for those who remember, you'd made a Thranx. Well, the mantis is a decent bug. He eats other bugs. Yeah. What is Thranx? Thranx are a insectoid, right? Oh, what the hell is that out of? Oh, that's what? Where the hell was Thranx? Was that in like Thranx originate the Commonwealth series? Oh, they're part of the novel. Oh, okay. Thranx. Why are we listening to Beavis and Butthead talk? Oh, okay, they're done. You'd made a Thranx. That is a Thranx. Awesome Lego said I hadn't realized it was that great. Yeah, it's a good size too. It's not like a little tiny thing or anything. Like, that's a good size for what it is. Good time. Yeah, it's a cool project to hang out. Like, you know, especially if you got like kids or whatever that are doing Legos with you and shit. Like, it's something that you can do on a night. What did I have to fix? See, that's got chat over that. I need to move. If I'm going to leave chat there, I got to move the logo, I think. Well, yeah, that's where the logo's on. I mean, the logo being there, I don't think that really matters too much. I don't know. We'll sort it out. All right, so next week we're going to be dremeling. We're making a mess in here. Dremeling out that engine mount, getting a thicker wire on there. Hopefully I'll have some clues on the fuel system. Let's see if I can get a hold of a decent relay or something as well. But yeah, we'll get back to the engine next week. And depending on... what the fuck? Hold on. Depending on the camera situation, we'll see if we can try to start it as well. Either way, in here, we'll at least give it a crank just to see how the voltage does against the compression. See if it holds steadier. And we'll have a much larger battery pack as well. Did you know that Spider-Man has a winter jacket made entirely out of Mediterranean flatbread? It's a pita parka. Oh boy. Right, what did DJ Bones send in here? Let's take a look real quick. Let's see if I can get all this pulled up here. No. What do we got here? Something about shoes. Amsterdam Adidas? Is that a special edition shoe? They don't look bad. Never been much of an Adidas person myself. Whilst clogs are the famous footwear of the city, they are not so practical while navigating the canals and coffee shops of the Dutch capital. If you like color brown, you're in luck. Archive, like XTOM, tooling, special shoes. Okay. Oh, I know what that is. That's neat. That's a good little start. Looks a little pale. Looks a little yellow, but that might be from the just from the light in the camera. Appreciate those. Ooh. Pita Paka picked up pita poppers. I could go for some poppers. Actually, I got food sitting right over there. I'll eat that, and then I got some Chinese food left over. I'll take care of that. Might remember to stop by the store tomorrow. I think too much fuel and overwhelming ignition. Yeah, we'll see what we can figure out. We'll see what we can figure out. Alright, so, let's see. Tomorrow, like I said, maybe later tonight, do a test stream to see if I can change devices. I'll go out there and see what the fuck's wrong with Lee. She's just mailing her face off, but we know that's just what she does anyway. So I'll do the test stream thing. I'll be back Saturday, pincher earlier than I usually go. Yeah, I'll be here 5 o'clock my time as opposed to 5:30. And if anything exciting happens in between then and, well, now and then, I will let you know. So, I think I'm going to call it for the evening, get something to eat here, go try to actually figure out how I can get some goddamn sleep, and go from there. So, appreciate everybody hanging out. Much obliged. I hope you enjoyed your time, and I will see everybody next time. So, be groovy to each other, and I am out of here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See ya.